Hi, so we're going to be testing a second recipe now. It says the first step is to put body wash into a container, and it says to use about 2 tablespoons again. So I'm going to use this one by Bodycology. It's Whoopsie Daisy Moisturizing Body Wash. Hopefully this container is big enough because I know it's not actually that big. Okay, that's pretty close. Now it says to add food coloring if you want to make it color. I think I'll just keep it that color. And then pour cornstarch into the mixture, and you'll need about the same amount of cornstarch as body wash. So I guess that means another 2 tablespoons. Since my tablespoon is covered in body wash now, I'm gonna use this spoon. So I guess you just mix this up, and then when it's mostly mixed, it's still floury, it'll seem like you have too much cornstarch, but I guess you just keep kneading it and it'll become fine. And if you want it more stretchy, you can add more water, or you can add some water. Okay, now that was not 2 tablespoons, I don't think, because this is not floury at all. This is it's just mixed together now. So let me add more. Do another tablespoon. Okay, so this is pretty much all mixed in too, and it still seems very liquidy. I don't see how this could be like kneaded and floury still, so I'm gonna add a little bit more. Because it says mostly mixed but still floury, so I'm just gonna mostly mix this. I have tried sticking my fingers in to start kneading it, and it is so liquidy. I don't see how it's possible to even start kneading this right now. I really think I just need to add more cornstarch, and might as well start mixing with my finger now because it's gone. It's gone into the slime. So yeah, it's like it is. I don't see how this could be kneaded. It's still a liquid. I mean, it's not, but it is. It's very, very moist. It doesn't seem like I added too much cornstarch. It doesn't. So, which means I guess we gotta add more. So that's a big heaping spoonful. Going to gently mix that in because I am making a mess. Not intentionally, of course, but it's happening. I should have picked a bigger container to do this in, but I didn't look for a bigger container, so this is what we have. Okay, this is getting better. This maybe it's just because my finger's covered in this, but I guess now it's been sitting for a little bit, so hopefully I didn't mess it up. I think it's okay. It's hard and chunky. My camera did cut out because I ran out of storage, so you just missed me mixing it up a little bit. And it was very cornstarchy. Yeah, it was stuck all over my fingers. It still is. It's quite chunky. I think it has that kind of floury dough-ish consistency, so I'm a little hesitant to take this out and start kneading it because it is so, this is gonna be a mess, I can tell for sure. But, you know, we're gonna do what you gotta do to, mix it. So it says continue kneading with hands until all elements are mixed and concoction is doughy. So I mean, it is kind of doughy. Some places are really sticky, some are dry. It's definitely like chunky, like you can feel like where it's like not mixed together, like it's not smooth. So I guess we'll knead that out and try to make it smooth. And I'll probably just dump it onto my table because it's already a mess. Like I can wipe that up. So trying to scoop it all out. Okay. And now that actually it has been sitting, it seems a little less cornstarchy because I stopped to upload to like get more space on my phone, and then we checked the other one, so it did sit for probably 10 minutes, a little less than that maybe. But now it is less cornstarchy than it was. But we're gonna need it and maybe just smooth it out, you know, get it all mixed together. And after doing that, maybe it'll be good. It's sticking. And I don't want it to stick to my fingers. Like, I want it to be a little more dry. I think it's a little wet still, so I'm gonna try adding like just a tiny bit more cornstarch because this is a little rough. I mean, it's just a little too wet, I think. I think it's still supposed to be even a little bit drier. So, spilling. I'm not in a great place to be doing this, but it's fine. That I can put in my hands and we can like kind of knead it better between my hands. Probably should have done that like a while ago, but I just didn't want to get it stuck all over my hands because I knew that was going to be a mess the way it was before. So now it's looking a lot better. This is actually pretty nice. I don't like when people make like flubber soap. Wait, don't people make flubber soap by mixing soap and cornstarch? Is this flubber soap? Leave a comment. If this is flubber soap, let me know. Let's add a little bit of... I want to test this as flubber soap too, because I know that flubber soap is a thing, and you just mix like soap and cornstarch, and it makes your soap like a fun consistency. And then you just peel off a little bit, and then you can like rub between your hands with water, and it gets soapy, and you wash your hands with that, and that's more fun than like plain soap, obviously. So if I can use this as flubber soap instead of slime, that'd be pretty cool. But and then adding the water will be interesting because will it bubble? I don't know. So I think this is like pretty much how it's supposed to be now. Like this is a fairly good consistency. I mean, it leaves a little bit of residue, but it's kind of expected. I mean, it's really not bad. You can kind of like rub it off your hands with itself, which like a personal test of how I check to see if anything's good. Because if you can like pick itself up, you know, like off of stuff, then I think it's good. Alright, so I'm back with a little bit of water here, and I'm actually like really liking how this has come out. So hopefully adding the water doesn't make it worse or anything or mess it up, because this actually is pretty nice. Oh, see there? Again, it sticks to your table, but then like you like push it around and it's fine. So this is very interesting. It is. And then again, flubber soap. So I don't know the best way to do this. I'm gonna put it here, put a little hole in the middle, pour a little bit of water in, and we will mix it up. I'm not sure how much water is like a good amount of water to use. It just says add water to your slime to make it more stretchy. So there's a little bit of water. Oh, and oh, now it's getting a little sticky-ish. And yeah, we'll mix that in until it's all incorporated. I mean, it is getting a little better. You really just have to work with it. You do. So I am mixing this. It's getting better. Still sticky, but it's getting better. When I was filming this earlier with making this slime with the cornstarch and the body wash, and then we were adding water. Did run out of storage, and the video cut out. All you missed is that I did add a little more water, and I mixed it in, and it did get to a stretchier consistency. I put it in this airtight container. It's just like a Glad Tupperware container, and I did have to leave, but I am back now. I'm going to check on it, and it's actually kind of a lot harder than when I left it. It's a lot more dry and chalky, actually. So maybe my container's not that airtight. It should be though. It's a Tupperware container. thought it would be. I'm gonna try to scoop this out. Maybe you just gotta like work with it again, like one of those things you have to like warm it up. And I think I'll try adding some even more water. Oh, I did rinse this out and I didn't dry it out totally because I knew I was gonna mix in more water anyway. So I was like, you know what, it'll be fine if it has a little bit of water in it because we're gonna add water anyway. So at the bottom, it's sticky. The top is a little bit harder and more dry. So I'm gonna try to scoop this out. Why am I struggling? It's just like sticking to the container and it's a little bit hard. And then sticky in some spots. And I'm just trying to get it out the most efficient way possible. There's still some stuck in there, but this is pretty much it. So yeah, I mean, oh, still sticking to the table a bit. So as you can see, oh, see, now it doesn't look as stretchy as it was. Now it's like back to dry sort of. So we're definitely going to try adding water again to see how this works because I wanted to show you what it looked like when it was stretchier. Okay, this actually is a little stretchier than it was before. Let me pick this up off the table again. Oops. Okay. Does leave slight residue on your hands, but it's easy to rinse off. So as you can see, yeah, it's kind of like a butter slime almost, because it has like that texture. You pick it up and it's like that. So yeah, I'm gonna see if we can, and as you play with it again, it was really sticky, mixing in the water, and now it's quite nice. It feels like how it was before we added the water. So you just really have to knead it and work with it. I'm going to see if we can add even more water and try to get it even stretchier. So, yeah. So, if we add just a tiny bit, I don't want this to become a giant mess. So I added just a tiny bit of water. And we're going to try to work that in. It does get softer. This is quite nice. I would recommend this recipe. It's almost not really a slime, but it's kind of like a soft... I don't know what exactly it is, because I wouldn't exactly call it slime, because it's a lot harder than a normal slime would be. But I wouldn't quite call it Play-Doh or putty either, because it is softer than that. It like kind of holds its shape, but over time it will like soften. And I don't know, the texture is smooth. I don't know, it's really nice. It is. But it's not quite super doughy either. I mean, kind of is, but not like when you go to like restaurants, Italian restaurants, and they give you pizza dough to play with. It doesn't quite feel like that. Not quite Play-Doh, but it's not slime either. So it's unique. It really is, and I really like it. I think this would be really good to put inside a balloon and make a stress ball with. So there's a good chance I'll do that in an upcoming video because this has a very nice texture and I could see it being really nice inside a balloon. So that is something coming up probably. Yeah, so now it's mostly mixed in. Okay, that's good. And let's see how much stretchier it got, if like any. Oh wow, yeah, that's a lot better. So one of those slimes, like if you pull it fast, see, some of my slimes, you pull them fast and they just like snap, kind of like that. This one's, you know, you can do it's nice. This is really satisfying. It really is. The only downside is that it does get over on your hands a little, but it's nice. I mean, it washes off easily, so I would say it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, it is a lot softer and stretchier. So adding water does make a difference, and it does help. It's just hard to mix it in because it gets really sticky. But this is really nice. I do. It recommended. And I'll link the recipes below in the description box. So if you want to make it yourself, you can. Yeah, thanks for watching. That was our slime recipe test, I guess. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.